Most investors make one fatal mistake: they calculate a single price target, buy the stock, and then wonder why they lose money when the market shifts. The truth is, relying on a single assumption is a gamble, not an investment. If your growth estimate is off by just 1%, your entire valuation collapses like a house of cards. Today, I'm showing you the 3-scenario strategy used by Wall Street professionals to handle uncertainty and find the real winners. If you want to stop guessing and start calculating, this video is for you. A single price target dangerous. Because the future isn't a straight line. It's a range of possibilities. When you only have one scenario, you have a single point of failure. You become emotionally attached to that one outcome. Professional analysts don't predict the future, they prepare for all of it. They use bull, base, and bear cases to create a true margin of safety. Let's break down the scenarios. First, the bear case. Think of this as your insurance policy. You aren't being pessimistic, you're being realistic about risks. In this scenario, you assume revenue growth slows down significantly, for example, from 15% to 5%. You assume higher costs or a price war with competitors. And finally, you assume a lower valuation multiple. If the market crashes, a P/E ratio might drop from 30 to 15. This tells you your maximum downside risk. If the stock is still acceptable in a bear case, you've found a fortress. Second, the base case. This is your anchor. It's the most likely outcome based on current management guidance and industry trends. If the stock is undervalued here, you have a solid investment. Third, the bull case. This is the blue sky scenario. Everything goes right. Revenue outperforms due to a new product or market dominance, and margins expand rapidly. This shows you the moon potential. But remember, never buy a stock if it only looks good in the bull case. Now, here is the secret sauce: probability weighting. You assign a percentage to each case based on your conviction. Let's look at a real example. Imagine a bear case price of $80 with a 20% chance, a base case of $120 with a 50% chance, and a bull case of $180 with a 30% chance. To find the expected value, you multiply each price by its probability. The math looks like this: 80 times 0.2 is 16, 120 times 0.5 is 60, and 180 times 0.3 is 54. Add them together, and your total expected value is $130. This is a game changer. If the stock is currently trading at $100, but your expected value is $130, you have a 30% margin of safety. You aren't just feeling that a stock is good, you see a mathematical edge. Using these 3 scenarios removes the emotion from your investing. You're no longer hoping the stock goes up, you're calculating the probability of success. Look at your favorite stock today. What is your bear case price? If you don't know it, you're taking too much risk. In the next video, I'll reveal the 5 psychological biases that are sabotaging your returns and how to avoid the mental traps that cost investors millions. Subscribe so you don't miss it.